Guys, what's up? Basketballer here. This is now the fifth game for today, January 14, 2023. This is the game between Cleveland Cavaliers and Minnesota Timberwolves. That'll actually happen at around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Basketballer, to please click on the subscribe button below and include that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever there are new predictions and videos that are uploaded. All right. By the way, the spread that is given in here is minus 3.5, and that's given towards the visiting team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. So let's take a look at the standings and the rankings first of these two teams before we proceed. For Cleveland Cavaliers, man, they are sitting okay at number 4 in the Eastern Conference with a record of 27 wins and 16 losses. While for the Minnesota Timberwolves, they are from the West and they are at number 9 with a record of 21 wins and 22 losses. Right, so the Minnesota Timberwolves, they would have the home court advantage on this. Okay. In terms of fatigue, we got to give it to Cleveland Cavaliers because last night Minnesota Timberwolves were actually playing against Phoenix Suns, which eventually they won. For momentum, if we take a look at it, both teams are actually coming off wins. Is that right? Yeah, both teams are coming off wins, and I'm actually looking at their form. Both teams are actually showing the same form. Both teams are winning 5 out of their last 10. So maybe we can just skip that part. They really look the same. So if we take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams, we would see that for Cleveland, Windler and Wade are still out. And for Minnesota Timberwolves, McLaughlin and Karl Anthony Towns or Cat are still out. So yes, both teams got 2 players out, but we have to give an advantage towards Cleveland Cavaliers because we all know Karl Anthony Towns brings a lot more to the table than those 2 that Cleveland is missing. All right, now this one's tough. Minnesota Timberwolves, they are at home. They won last night. So yes, they got some sort of momentum. They were also at home last night. While for Cleveland Cavaliers, they were resting last night, and they're coming off a win as well. But we have to remember Cleveland Cavaliers. They are not that deadly whenever they are on the road as compared to to how they look whenever they are playing at home. And the Cavaliers' main weapons would be their size. All right, so with Donovan Mitchell, of course, he's just scoring like shit. I can still forget that 71 point night for him, and of course he's got a lot of bigs, and I mean a lot of bigs to work on. They got Mobley, they got Allen, they even have Kevin Love, right? So that's actually their main weapon. Their size, their rebounding, and the scoring that it provides or that it brings because of the confused defense of the opponent. But I'm like thinking, well, with the presence of Gobert, it's not going to be that easy for them. I mean, I understand Gobert is still, making a lot of adjustments for Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert is looking way better when he was way back in Utah. But as time passes by, he's actually improving and he's actually getting into the fit of Minnesota Timberwolves. So I understand the Cavs would still be able to to find ways to for their bigs to go ahead and score and grab those rebounds, but it won't be that easy, especially with that giant Gobert in the middle for Minnesota, and also for Donovan Mitchell, Minnesota Timberwolves, they would have Anthony Edwards, and I understand that it will actually take away some of the stamina of Donovan Mitchell and trying to contain and trying to defend Karl Anthony Edwards. So the scoring might not be that easy for Donovan Mitchell. But of course, we all know Donovan Mitchell can actually explode anytime. But what I'm trying to say is that going up against Minnesota Timberwolves, he has other tasks to do aside from scoring. This is going to be tough. I normally pick Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm not sure why I'm actually siding with Minnesota right now. I also like how D'Angelo Russell has been playing lately. His shooting has been improving, and again, with the fact that they are at home, I'm gonna pick that as some sort of an advantage. That's why I would side with them. Plus the spread of plus 3.5. Maybe this one would be close. Cleveland Cavaliers, they got a lot of tendencies to be in close games. So hopefully this one would be, one of those. So my pick would be Minnesota Timberwolves with a plus 3.5. Again, that's the Wolves plus 3.5. Peace out, as I love, and God bless.